So on Friday night in Slovakia, England were crowned the UEFA Under-19 European champions. It's come home. A fantastic result for our Under-19 lads. They played brilliantly throughout the tournament, thoroughly deserved. 3-1 against Israel on the night. It's an annual competition that England last won in 2017, so we've got a good recent history in this competition. Goals from Callum Doyle, Carney Chukwuemeka and Aaron Ramsey were enough for England to lift the trophy. So hopefully 3 or 4 of these lads are going to go on, cement themselves as first team players within their clubs and hopefully future England senior internationals. History tells us that not all of them will do that. For some of them this will be their peak, but for a lot of them this could only be the start. Out of the team that won it in 2017, Mason Mount, Aaron Ramsdale and Reece James have all gone to establish themselves at their individual clubs and on the international scene as well. So it is a good pathway for young people to come through. And hopefully this success is going to be the first of many for England in 2022. I believe last night, unfortunately, the women's under-19s in the equivalent competition were knocked out of the group stage by Germany, I believe. However, obviously in 2022, there's the FIFA World Cup at the end of the year, the huge one for the men's international side. But what we'll be discussing today is the competition that starts this Wednesday, a home tournament, and it's the Women's UEFA 2022 European Championships. So yes, we are getting a summer tournament after all, despite Qatar ruining that for everybody. The England's women are picking up the mantle this summer and hopefully going to be bringing home glory for the Three Lions. The tournament starts with England being the home team on Wednesday, the 6th of July. That's at 8 p.m. and England open the competition against Austria. The tournament consists of 4 groups of 4 and England have been drawn in a group with Austria, Norway and Northern Ireland. The first time Northern Ireland have qualified for a Women's European Championships. Now England, like the men, have never won the European Championships. I think this year is as good a chance as any for England to finally lift that trophy. There is, however, going to be some very strong competition. According to current bookmakers' odds, Spain are the current favourites, with England closely behind as second favourites to lift the trophy. However, there are around about 6 teams all within a shout of winning this tournament, alongside Spain and England, and they will include obviously the multiple times winners Germany, France and the defending champions the Netherlands, and also previous winners Sweden. Any single one of those teams really does have an opportunity of winning this competition. It's a fiercely competitive international scene. Like the men's tournament, this tournament is now held every 4 years. This is actually a delayed tournament from last year, so this should have been the Women's European Championships 2021, but it is now 2022. They started in 1984 when they initially ran once every 2 years, but since 1997 they have now been a 4-year cycle tournament. But make no mistake about it, the way England have played building up to this, their new manager, a home tournament, England really are in with a shout of winning this. They have an excellent chance with an excellent, young, exciting, fresh-looking team. England's preparation for the tournament could not have been better. England have played 3 games, scored 12 goals and conceded just the 1. Those 3 games included a 5-1 victory against defending champions the Netherlands, 4-0 win against Switzerland and a 3-0 win against Belgium. So it's been excellent preparation for the Lionesses leading up to this tournament. They're in fantastic form. The only fear is that they may have peaked a little bit too early. They really have been playing that well. England's group games will be at Old Trafford. That's going to be the first game when they play Austria on Wednesday night. The following game against Norway will be at Brighton's Falmers Stadium, and the final group game against Northern Ireland will be at Southampton St Mary's ground. So spread north to south across the country. Here's a graphic actually showing all the venues for the Women's European Championships. Some really good games, and I know a lot of them are sold out now, so it's going to be a brilliant atmosphere. UEFA are calling this their biggest tournament ever for a women's competition within Europe. There's a lot of big stadiums there. Wembley is on the list, but that is only going to be used for the final as far as I believe. But that will be a sellout. It's a huge statement from women's football within this country that it's a home tournament and they're selling stadiums out such as Wembley, Old Trafford. And not so long ago this wasn't the case. So women's football, it's brilliant to see, has come on leaps and bounds in this country and the public have really got behind this tournament. England's current manager Sarina Weitman was appointed in September 2021. She was actually the Netherlands manager when they last won the tournament 5 years ago. So they've got a manager who knows how to do it. They're playing exciting football. They've got some fantastic young talent coming through. England really are in with a shout of winning this. You can never really disregard Germany though, the queens of women's European football. For a long time, the rest of Europe has been playing catch up to them. They are 8 times European champions. The Spanish though, like the English, have really brought their games on leaps and bounds in recent years. So the one thing it's going to be is exciting and competitive. There's going to be lots of games within people's local area. Go out, support those matches. I think even some grounds may still have tickets available. I know UEFA are selling them at a reduced rate to encourage families to go. So it's brilliant that we're having a home tournament over the summer that I think we're really in with a shot of winning. So that's it for this video. The only thing left to say is good luck to the Lionesses. Bring it home. Congratulations to the under-19s. Fantastic tournament. Hopefully you guys can go on and make an impact in a couple of years' time. Let me know in the comments below where you're from and who's your favourite to win the Women's European Championships. It's going to be a cracker. So thank you very much for watching and I will see you on the next video.